Welcome back to Humboldt State tonight. JB Mathers. Now as we talk a little HSU soccer, of course, last week, CJ Johnson, the new coach, joined us, and now one of his star pupils, Carly Kolpin. Please get it for me correctly because I've been butchering it all day in the pre-interviews. Kolpin. See, I was wrong every single time there. Thank goodness she's here, and thank goodness Ross puts it underneath her name so you guys can see that at home. Carly, HSU soccer, take us through last weekend. You girls went on the road and had a very good weekend.
Yeah, so we started off playing Seattle Pacific, and we knew they were going to be a really tough draw because they were #1 nationally ranked last year. And so we sort of got off to a rough start there, but then once after halftime, we came out and we played really strong. Our back line was amazing. They did end up scoring 3 goals on us, but we felt pretty good about the way we played. And
so it's confidence. You guys built some confidence. You go and you're taking on a former #1, a team that's been a traditional power. It's not like Seattle Pacific's, some Johnny-come-latelys, and you're up there in Washington. So, you know, I know coaches don't like to talk about moral victories, but you walk away from that one feeling pretty good, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then we went on to play Western Washington, which was also going to be another challenge for us because they were ranked 12th. And we came out and we played really hard. We played probably one of the best we've ever played before. And in like the 30th minute, one of my teammates, Sarah Nakamoto, took it down to the end line, a drill we've been practicing a lot lately, and cut it back to the 18, and I was there to finish it.
So you said the 18, are we talking yard lines like football? Because, you know, a lot of us, you know, we're kind of soccer novices, so take us through that. So you score the goal against Western Washington, go-ahead goal, 1-0.
Yeah.
What does it feel like to score a goal like that? I mean, here you are. She's a freshman, by the way. I mean, this time last year, you know, she's worrying about who's going to ask her to prom and stuff like that and homecoming, and now here she is playing at HSU. So what's it like for you, so new in your college career, to be stepping up like that?
It was actually the most amazing feeling I've ever had. I've never really been that much of a goal scorer, and that opportunity, just like when it was there, I was like, I just need to shoot it, and I just had my hips faced the right way, and it went in.
So is it a reaction thing, or are you thinking about it? I mean, I don't know, the ball's coming to you, and here we go?
I was just thinking I need to get to that ball, and once I got to it, I was just like, I need to have my hips faced this way, and then my technique will drive me through the rest.
And she got it done just like that. Now, is that some coaching you've learned here, or is that come back from traveling soccer in high school and all those years?
Well, the technique was mostly from my youth, but then CJ has been working with us on that drill, taking it, as he likes to call it, byline, all the way down to the end line and cutting it back. So that was like memory because we had been doing it over and over repetitiously for the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, keep repetition, I guess, makes the perfect. And you're going to win that game 2-0, right, against Western. So here you've beat the #12 team. Is that at Bellingham?
Yes.
So I mean, you're way up there. You're pushing the Canadian border. You've got a 2-0 win. You had a great showing against one of the top teams in the nation. And then yesterday, you guys are in action taking on St. Martin's, the Saints. Take us through your work you put in on Labor Day.
Okay, well, St. Martin's we knew was also going to be a tough draw, and we knew we wanted to come out strong and have 2 wins on the road. And so we came out, and it was raining and wet, so the ball was doing crazy things on the ground, but we still played pretty well. We had to sort of get our composure in the second half, and we came out really strong. We still couldn't put away a goal, unfortunately, so we went into 2 10-minute overtimes and golden goal, which means that once someone scores, the game's over. There was no score after the first 10 minutes, and then with 2 minutes left in the second 10, I got a cross ball, and I was wide open about the same place on the 18, and I just knew I had to hit it first time, and it went right over the keeper.
So you're becoming the offensive sensation for HSU Lady Jack soccer, right?
I guess so.
Now, St. Martin's, you get that win on the road, double overtime.
Yeah.
Who is there more pressure on in overtime? The home team, St. Martin's, or was it on you guys because you felt you were overplaying them? How does the game change as you get into that crunch time? Of course, because you, of course, can tie and you can have some unfinished business.
We just knew we did not want to lose to them. We either wanted to come out on top or a tie would have been fine. So I think mostly the pressure was pretty even on us and them, but they definitely wanted to win at home, and we crushed their hope of that.
So you got to feel great. Here's Humboldt State, new coach, team that not that much around the West Coast probably was expected of. You guys going on one of the toughest road trips out there. You know, I mean, you guys are taking care of business the week before at home. Yeah, but we'll see how they do on the road. To go 2-1 on that road trip, you had to open a lot of eyes on the West Coast.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think that we've got a lot of recognition now that we beat Western Washington and St. Martin's. It looks like it's going to be a good turnout this year.
Now, of course, Carly's from Eugene, Oregon. We'll talk about that in a moment. But this weekend, huge homestand. You have 2 home games, but it starts with Chico State, who, of course, nobody likes Chico here at Humboldt. And you get them right here in the Redwood Bowl. I don't know if you know that yet, but just to let you know, you hate Chico, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we got that down. So obviously, Chico, there's going to be a lot of people in the Redwood Bowl. It's Friday night, the atmosphere. How do you guys take last weekend's momentum into Friday night's action?
Well, we really just need to come out strong and play like we did against Western and just use all the skills and techniques that we know we have and not be afraid to step in and get the first tackle in.
And then, of course, Stanislaus on Sunday. What do you know about them?
Not much, actually, except I know that they're going to be tough competition. And again, we just need to come out strong, play like we know how to play, and I think our skills will take us the way.
Outstanding. So that's, of course, Friday and Sunday. Real quick, tell me, you were recruited by Andy Combo. He leaves for Cal State East Bay. C.J. Johnson comes in. Talk about that transition for you and what it's been like playing for C.J.
The transition for me was really hard because I had no idea what to expect with the new coach. And we came out and doubles were intense. He made us do a lot of sprints, and I was sort of regretting him being here. But now I really love him. He's amazing. The fitness has brought us a long way. I don't think we would have been able to hold in with some of those teams if we hadn't been that fit. So
pretty excited. Life's looking good, right? It's not so bad anymore?
No, for sure. Now that we're fit and ready to go.
All right, 5 seconds. Tell me, what's life Eugene to Arcata? 2 college towns.
Yeah, it's actually pretty much the same. Like, a lot of people are saying Arcata is like a mini Eugene. A lot of the same people.
We just hate Chico instead of Corvallis.
Yeah, so exactly.
Carly, thank you so much. All right, it's Humboldt State tonight. Don't forget women's soccer this weekend.
Ask kids, and they'll usually tell you